Welcome back, fellow adventurers. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing adventures in the Forgotten Realms, playing Baldur's Gate Trilogy. We are still, of course, in the Never-Ending Journey mod up in the far north. I've just finished checking the bodies around here for stuff. The only really particularly interesting thing we found was an ornate ring that is magic when equipped. Charisma +1, so Trefada as party leader and main spokesman.
Yes?
Got that one. Okay. Let's see. Now we want this formation.
Consider it done.
The mill wheel is stuck in the frozen creek.
Nature has many children who call the darkness home. I am not one of them.
Although shows signs of heavy use, there appears to be no way it could operate in the current environment. And another one. Okay, we got him.
It is my duty to serve.
We also got a bunch of these arrows of biting. As in hundreds. Maybe not many hundreds, but hundreds.
I will do my best.
And more goblins raiding. Come on, Rothgar, go for it. Take them down.
The task is set. I shall not fail.
Yes.
Good going, Dar.
Show me what as you ask, so shall it be done.
Very well.
Don't know what to do about the Dar thing. Every time you select him, he speaks, even though I have him on. I don't know if we were to go down to seldom or whatever. Where do we have it currently set at? Haven't changed it. No. Character sounds. Command sounds, seldom. Selection sounds. We're going to turn character movement off for the moment. See how that goes. Getting tired of that water sound with all this snow.
As you ask.
Let's see what's going on in here.
It
Let's
shall
talk to
be.
him, since he's not immediately hostile. Okay, something's making his head hurt. Maybe we should see if we can do something about that.
Consider it with all speed.
Okay, we will go see what's in this cave. Yes, gather your party. More of the little guys.
It shall be.
Hold it now, let's stop. drop a fireball right into there. And just regular arrows for these.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
It is
Great
done.
fun! Right, boo?
No, didn't get that many. Casting time is
Gotcha.
not.
I'm on it. Here I come. The hells come with me.
You can disappear. So, oh, it didn't last long enough.
Hells come with me. This ends now.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Consider it done.
There's still a bunch more out there.
Next time.
Oh, Rakasha. Raksha? Whatever.
Damn.
Yep. Good to go.
I think his magic isn't going to be nice
I am willing.
for us. So I want to very quickly put arrows into him.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Oh, well, he killed his own people. And he got us.
Got it.
That's not right.
Something else.
Go for it, Rockstar. Take him down.
Damn.
Oh, no, you're supposed to... Oh,
Damn.
trap. Got more of his own people. Wounded us, of course, but... Okay.
Damn.
Now that got more of us. Well... took out the rest of his goblins,
Do
but...
my best.
Okay. Get in there.
Stand back for justice.
Magic missile his ass.
Feel the
There we go.
passion of justice.
I go.
Oh, damn. Everybody you can now. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can do it better for these. Drink we don't want to have casualties this time.
I await your
Yes.
You point. I point. battle foe! Run, foe, run! Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Yes!
Okay, we're down to Minsk and Flitter here. Quite sure what Flitter can do. Well, he can. Oh, this invisible state ain't good. No, he's visible again. Okay, well. Okay, well that would do it. Could do it. Well, take chances. Oop.
Magic fizzle.
Oh, fairy dragon. Oh, good. He had his magic resistance. A little bit of damage. Oh, good.
Where
Gar's
do you
back.
wish me to be? I am there already.
Okay, tough fight here. Take your medicine. Big gulp of medicine.
All right.
Yes. By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Concentration is undone. My spell has failed. As I would have done.
Not really much that he can do.
What do you want?
Not really much, so she's going to use these arrows. I think they make
Right you are.
damage she can do. There we go. Down. He's down. Yay.
Done.
Uh-oh, he's entangled or whatever. Okay, well, get out of there.
Alright, alright.
Whew, that was a hard fight. Oh, just a lousy longsword. No cool magic items.
As you ask.
That was a real team effort. Come on, there you are. Okay, is there anywhere to go? Oh, up there, okay, well.
It shall be.
Name it. No problem at all.
You can always use a more powerful than needed spell, but you can't always, or minor spell might not do enough. Okay, so we're going to save this here because I don't need to make a stupid move and go in and lose it and have to refight this battle again. I totally get the challenge of learning and figuring out a battle, you know, what's the best tactics to use, those kinds of things.
Consider it done.
And so we need to refight, but I don't need to refight this that we've already won. That's one of the reasons why I like to save. Oh, come on. There we are. Okay, well.
Done.
With all speed.
How's he doing? Barely injured, okay.
I am beside you, as all, to the best of my ability.
Make way, villainy! Hero coming through!
If it would help. Vengeance!
Take him down. Come on,
I'm on it.
I think you went outside or something.
You'll soon be a feast for the crows.
On my honor. It shall be.
I guess that's their stored up loot. Yeah, ring.
You've got my attention.
Consider it done.
Yeah, okay. I think there'll be one more outside that escaped out that way.
I will do my...
Yeah, this guy here.
Yes.
Take him down.
It is my duty to serve.
Alright. Got
Very
rid of
well.
these guys menacing the town, taking out the... I consider this all part of the group that took out that, the miller and his family. See, a miller is a person who runs a mill.
Done.
Don't miss that slushing sound. I do miss all the walking sounds. So of course you can give your feedback if you like. I think this is the road into town here. Yeah.
As you ask.
Now we're in the green areas. 3 big rocks in front. Okay, thanks, Nate. There's another path there that we could have come in on. Tell us about Kuldahar. It comes to place the root cellar, okay. Okay, we need to find Sheemish if we can. Oh, that's it. Well, that's Dars. Okay, so he's sort of a pro-druidy type person. Airship. Alchemist, okay. Let's see what we can... Okay, where... Okay, there we go. Which we need to go is there, but... gives us a good idea of what's going on in town. course, you guys, if you want, if you're not reading as quickly as I was on some of the things,
I've been expecting you for some time now.
you can, of course, just pause the video.
Yes, well, bad news travels upon swift wings in these mountains. I know about your expedition from East Haven. I know why you are here, for it was I who sent for you. Yes, I am Arundel, known to some as the Archdruid of Kuldahar. Though I invite you to dispense with the formalities and just call me Arundel, plain and simple. Titles tend only to serve one's own vanity and aren't really of much use in this small mountain community. Oh yes, I know. I also know that it was no accident. Someone or something did not want your party to reach Kuldahar alive. There are malevolent forces at work in these mountains. Forces that seek to undermine the delicate balance we druids have struggled to preserve for centuries. Would that I could. The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs of its damaging influence on the balance. The unnatural weather, the recent rash of abductions, the numerous monster sightings in the pass. These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss. I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of? Oh, the weather in these mountains has always been harsh, but never like this. Fierce storms ravage the valley without warning, often lasting for several days at a time, before vanishing as quickly as they come. It is barely midway into leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been snowed in entirely. Weather such as this is most unnatural. Nature presents itself in cycles that are predictable by those who know what to look for. I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of? Oh, yes. Terrible, terrible. At first, there were tales told by travelers of companions disappearing into the night, snatched up from their bedrolls as they camped along the narrow trail that winds through the pass. We did not think much of these tales, for such occurrences are not unheard of in these mountains. Then one night, Conlan's boy Sheemish went missing. The next morning, the whole town searched for the boy, but turned up nothing. He was just gone, vanished, without a trace. The boy was just the first. Several nights later, another disappeared, Megan Potts, the local midwife. Her husband, Khalil, was grief-stricken to the point of madness. With barely a word to anyone, he snatched up his sword and marched off into the darkness after his wife. No one has heard from him since. And now, the abductions are occurring more frequently. Aiden, the old innkeeper from the Evening Shade, was taken only 3 days ago. I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of? As I'm sure you have noticed by now, there seems to be quite a few goblins about. It is not usual to see so many of their kind roaming the mountains so late in the year. It is almost as something has drawn them out of their holes, like carrion birds drawn to the scent of death. As if the goblins weren't enough, Several giants have been spotted moving through the pass in groups as large as 10. That many giants traveling together in such numbers indicates they are organized and are acting with a singular purpose. I have watched their activities closely. Their tracks trace a deliberate pattern through the mountains, almost as if they were on patrol. Another thing. While I was out scouting the giants, I discovered other sets of tracks I have never encountered before. What manner of beast made them? I could not say. The balance. It is what the Druids of Kuldahar hold sacred and have worked to preserve for generations. It is all around us. It is us. Balance is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature learn to coexist, no longer contending with one another, but coming together as two parts of a whole. Balance is the belief that this town is built upon, the very reason for its existence. Druids of Sylvanas, the Oak Father, have tended this shrine since the beginning. For hundreds of years, we have striven to achieve the ideal balance between man and nature. When settlers finally came to this pass, it was the Archdruid Tolban, my predecessor, who laid the foundation for the relationship that led to the birth of this community. The Great Oak, the massive tree that stands above us, around us, it is a holy shrine to Sylvanas, for it was he who planted its seed when Faerun was first born. It is a testament to the raw power of nature, a monument to its ability to thrive in the face of adversity. Thanks to Tolban, the great oak we Druids called the Kuldahar, and the town that has come to be known by the same name, have together become a monument of even greater significance, a monument to the balance. Tolban was the catalyst for the transformation of the shrine from a sacred grove to a thriving community in which man and nature exist as one. At first, settlers were kept away from this site. The Druids of old saw outsiders as an affront to the sanctity of the tree and its sphere of benign influence. They erected thorny brambles to keep intruders out, and used their powers to frighten away the men and women that came to build homes in a place they felt was obviously so close to the gods. It wasn't until the succession of Archdruid Tolban that things changed. Unlike his predecessors, he believed that the settlement of the valley was not only inevitable, but it was actually the will of Sylvanas. He also believed that we had been wrong in keeping the settlers away, and that the Oak Father had intended people to share in the miracle of the Great Oak from the beginning. When Tolban finally became Archdruid, he formed a plan to fulfill the destiny of this sacred site by bringing about a union between the Great Oak Shrine and the settlers. It was this union that the Archdruid Tolban believed would achieve the harmony that we had been striving for generations. The harmony between man and nature. As it stands, Kuldahar is a monument to this vision. The tree and town exist in a natural symbiosis, where it is next to impossible to tell where one leaves off and the other begins. But now, the balance is threatened. I fear that if we do not soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed. The evil that has come to these mountains infects this town like a disease, As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that attacks the balance, corrupting it with its very presence. Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the great oak has begun to recede. We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am afraid that the life-giving warmth will cease altogether. Both the great oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help. I suggest you begin by investigating the Vale of Shadows. It is a place not far from here. Darkness has always clung to the floor of the small canyon, as if the light of the sun itself were wary of the place. There are a number of ancient crypts hidden within the shadows of the Vale's narrow cliff walls. There have been rumors of the dead awakening and emerging from their dusty tombs to walk once more amongst men. If these rumors are true, then I suspect that whatever is responsible for disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances as well. Go to the Vale of Shadows, learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action. Good luck, and farewell.
Okay, we should,
It shall...
in time, head to the Vale of the Shadows. So I think we need to rest up before we go. So next episode we're going to do exploring the town of Kuldahar. And of course head on. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. Please post comments. See you next time.